Hello, everybody, and welcome. That was perfectly timed. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft Modded. In the last episode, we found a spruce biome and a taiga biome and a dark forest, which was nice because we got some dark oak trees, dark oak logs, and spruce logs in the different areas. Also, berry bushes can hurt us. I didn't show that a second ago, last episode. We also found some crops in these new biomes because we haven't been into biomes like these before, and so there are different crops. Though sadly, crops are still sparse, especially in these areas. Anywho, there is our ticket to teleporting out of here, but first we have to go and get it. I believe last time I think I set it up prematurely, but still walked over. This time I'm still going to be using the map, but I'm going to actually get to the village first. Yeah, we're going to be pretty limited. Also, to remind you, the optimal way to have food is to eat it as soon as your hunger requires it. So, with these apples, I should do it every, once the hunger bar gets down to -2 of them. -2 of the bar. That's when I'm supposed to be eating them. But, of course, it's not that easy. Fun fact, a thing I keep forgetting, is we can zoom out. But usually I have it still local to, like, relatively close range because entities still spawn in a certain area. And so, we need to go farther this way, if I remember correctly. Without looking at the map, we need to go farther this way. Are these new trees? These might not be. These are! This is a nectarine. Although this, I do believe, isn't, but we'll see. It is! It's a lemon tree. We might have seen them. We might not have. What I do know is that they are more crops for our, tree farms. So we could get more foods and make them into different things. Although they seem to be a lot slower to make, because you can either cut down the tree, wait for the leaves to despawn, and pick up the food on the ground, or just right-click them as I did, and you'll get the, uh-oh, okay, I'm lost a little. Where am I? Oh, so now I just need to go down this riverbank. And then I should see it in the distance. Yeah, I almost went too far. You know what I should have in my possession? You know what I'm about to craft? You know what's even better? No, I'm gonna make it out of dark oak, because I'm stupid. Alright, we use 2 logs. Do that, do this, get all the info we got, and we make a dark oak boat. Lovely. So now we have a dark boat. So as per usual, they look different, but I think on this one, yeah, it has a red line on it, which is interesting. Alright. And there's our village that we get to ransack now. Hey now. That was from the boat. I wish my, well, hold on. How connected is my house? It is not connected to, like, any village, which does kind of suck. What? Is that a lava? that a bunch of fire? That is lava. Which means that is probably fire. That is fire. Good to know. Where are we? All the way over here? Yeah, right next to the village. Anyway, I could have just kept that there, but I chose against it. Alright. Well, we found a plains village, which is nice. Hello, Crater. Isn't that lovely? We found another village. Slightly sunken in a valley, which is also nice. Children, that means that they have a normal village. Yep, they got a farmer, see? Alright, I should get to sleepwalking, carrot, and potat. Carrot and potatoes. So now we have carrots and potatoes. Unfortunately, with these guys, they'll be fighting over their crop. When villagers are farmers, they're able to make more, family. What happened there? I would love to know, as that was a little bit surprising for me. Hello, coal I can use to sell to my local villagers. Wonder what other kind of villagers are at this village. Although it's not close enough to actually, like, build anything off of. Alright, where's... Okay, something is happening. And I'm concerned as to what it could be. Something's going on with my computer. I do hope it's nothing. But luckily, since we're here, at the center of this village, I'm gonna do something I should be doing. Plains. Oh, we don't want that color. We like that color. Plains. First Plains Village. And then I should also, wait. I should also fiddle with this one. Edit First Savannah Village. So we also still know where they are. Now, sadly, they aren't in order. There we go. Oh, there we go. So, alright. Alright, well, more importantly, yeah, now we have the ability to teleport here. They went back in home because I accidentally right-clicked on their home, on their bell. So that's what happens when you do it. You can essentially do like a shelter order or a... I believe if you do it again, you reactivate them. And it'll let them out. Maybe not, no. No, it did what I didn't want it to do, which was put them in their houses. Oh, this one has mossy cobblestone. Neat. I'm gonna go off to this other secondary village. Now unfortunately, with this episode, easily we can teleport back. But now I can create more crop room. I will have to take up more crop room and build more areas for crops if I want individual crops to be available. Unfortunately, that means my extension with those wheat is going to be a little bit annoying. Because that means I have to make even more if I don't want to replace them so I can continually make a lot of stuff. Alright, let's see. I don't think we've seen any houses that actually house anything of the usual sort. I think they're mostly the same type of houses that have only a bed or maybe a crafting table in them. Which sucks. Unfortunately... Yeah, this is surprisingly, like, small village. Kinda. I guess it feels this small because it's a little odd shape. A little odd placement might be why it feels so weird. What I do know is that we should also still focus on mining. Maybe we might be swapping out our house very soon, because it would be smarter to replace stuff with spruce. More specifically, our house. Maybe not our crop area just yet. Or probably not at all, because we don't really have to build that often on the crops that we can actually get a good amount of crops built up. This is an unfortunate cave right next to a village. Luckily, zombies probably won't survive that far. Alright, so here on the upper areas, looks like we still got nothing, which is unfortunate. Hello, I need you. What are you doing here? Just casually sitting outside. Yeah, iron can appear in quite high up spots, as you see. Because we were able to see it just right there. Coal is also abundant, which is going to be annoying for me. Which is going to be both annoying and useful for me, because you need like 30, you need a decent amount of coal to trade with one singular villager. Combine that with having multiple different types that can take coal, and yeah, it becomes a little bit of a problem. Alright, we have a mini cave, and... is there another... I don't think there is. Oh! Oh, there's another crop. Great. Lovely. There's also a... How did you get up here? Because there's another house. All the way over here. Well, unfortunately, if we want all of these crops, which I do and probably will need, the base game crops, which are beetroot, chorus fruit, which I shouldn't have spoiled, damn it, carrots, potatoes, beetroots, wait, carrots, potatoes, beetroots, and wheat are base game, and then everything else isn't, except for the thing I spoiled, which I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, Box. Alright. More importantly, I'm gonna stand closer to where our spot actually is, as I go to eat all of these apples, because I'm returning home. Either way, I'm returning home. I believe the rest of this episode is just gonna be me building out more space for crops so I can grow more crops. As stupid as that is to do, that's gonna be my plan. Alright. Because of my rule, wrong button, and I completely forgot you can just do that. Let's teleport to home base. So we can spend more time building crops. So, first order of business. Put away the main crop heads. Crud. We don't got, like, much in the way of inventory. I can put the hay bales away for now. I need to keep you. I can put away the beetroot. You're in the wrong spot. Alright. So let's go and put away the main suspects as we slowly run out of room for this area. Gotta keep the potato, good with cashew, all of these. Do I need to make another thing? I might have to, because we might run out of space in our sweet berries. I technically shouldn't put in there just yet. I think I'll put in at least one so we have a slot taken up for it. My goodness, we found a lot. I think we found we found pumpkins forever ago. I was just an idiot. No, we got relatively close. Alright, now for the fun part. How much wood do we got? We got a decent amount, but I believe we got slabs. Okay. So let's grab some logs. Oh, yeah, another important thing. Log. 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 Might as well put away our iron. Okay. And now we need to grab dirt. Oh, I had more dirt. Good to know. Well, I'm gonna need a bunch of it because we've got 1, 2. Why did I keep tomatillos and almonds? Why did I keep tomatillo and almonds in here? Tomatillo and almonds. I believe tomatillo is from... Is it from South America? Specifically? I forget if it is. Or if it is specifically a Mexican crop. I know it originates from Spanish-speaking countries, hence tomatillo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 because of the carrots. Unfortunate. 14 because of the carrots. Which is very unfortunate because that technically means 4. Unless I get rid of one of my extra wheat farms. I do have 1, 2, if I recall. 3, 4. I could definitely get rid of 1. Or I could definitely get rid of 2, because I'm still getting more wheat. But that does still mean a lot. Let's make this into carrots. And then our next one will be... There you are. I'm like, where the heck are they? Okay, good. I need to go back into my base. Okay. So we're gonna slowly start building up our next set of farms. So that's our first one. I think our second... Oh yeah, I need to replace the other set of wheat as well. What's that? Ah yes, I get to put away the dark oak boat. And I get to give it its... Wrong thing. It's this. Not that. This. And then this. So now it's built to not be auto-sorted and not to be placed in there. Alright. Now to put the potatoes in place of the third wheat spot. And then we will continue making more stuff. So let's start placing down our dirt. Oh, I don't know what's going on, and that terrifies me. Nothing should be happening. Nothing is set to auto-update. And so that concerns me. That I'm having major issues. Alright. Oh, please, no. I don't need any more stress. I've had enough stress. Definitely gonna have to make more oak. My goodness. There are a lot of crops. There are like 60? Like 60 crops? Something like that? There's a lot. I forgot the exact amount, but there is a ton. There is a ton. Great. My mouse keeps... Come on! There we go. My mouse keeps breaking, which sucks. Alright, let's do the thing I wanted to do, which is place down another torch. Because that's what I do. Oh, what is that? Okay, so I need to make 3. Because I cut out 2 of the crops in my thing. Of course. Might as well keep it out. Alright. Unfortunately, we will have to go and grab more oak slab. We might need to make another stone hoe. Wow! That was exactly enough. Crazy. You know what I should probably do? Probably get all these crops raised soon. No, because there's like a pattern to it. And remember, we're on default settings, mostly. Like, the only things I've changed have been allowing cheats, so I can teleport, and I made the rule to only teleport in bases or villages. And obviously any of the mods are fair game, but most of them are very much just quality of life, or just, like, useful. None of it's, like, too overpowered in comparison to each other. Well, I mean, the map is pretty powerful, as we've noticed, and, well, being able to, craft a bunch of different foods is quite powerful. But it also means I can stay around longer in areas. I don't have to worry as much about food. Oh, I still need to build up this house. But I still think I'm going to swap it out. So I should probably do that for the rest of this episode after. More importantly, I should actually place down our saplings here. So, as I said, you need a 4x4 spot to make a tree. So, with this spruce tree, it will signify our placement. I choose right here. And then for this dark oak tree, actually, no. I choose the dark oak to be here, because I want the spruce sapling to be right behind my house. Because it'll be super easy to tell where it is. And there's already a bunch of space away from all other trees right there. Now, for now, I'm probably gonna have like one tree. For now. Alright, I need to slowly, but surely, replace everything. So, I'ma go grab. Luckily, it'll also give me more spruce. Now that I think about it, might as well put that away there. Not spruce. It'll give me more oak to use for the slabs for now. I will keep the stairs. I might make the. You know what? I might make this out of oak. Now that I think about it. But now for the important part of, well, we gotta turn these into logs so we can swap them out. But first, we gotta go painstakingly swap each spot that has a light on it with a spruce plank. We also gotta do that in the exterior as well, which also sucks. That looks like a bad one. It's not a bad one. It's just gonna be a pain to deal with. Oh, we have, like, 2. I didn't notice we had only, like, 2. Weird. Very weird. Huh. Wow, we only had 2 on the outside. I didn't even think about that. Only the front door had it. Well, I still gotta get rid of all of these spots and replace them with spruce if I want to make the house out of spruce. And luckily, yes, it will give me a lot of thing for it. I think I am going to keep the stairs. I think I'm going to keep the stairs. And so now for the fun part, making the outer shell. Damn it. Of course. Of course that would happen. Now that I think about it, I don't have enough. Oh wow, I just got away with that. Huh. Neat. This door's open, right? No, this one's closed too. Except, I need to go back down. Because there's a block missing. Luckily we do have the spruce tree growing, and spruce is still very powerful in comparison. My goodness, this is gonna be so annoying and so repetitive. But this is how it works. That does suck that it's in a different direction. Luckily I wasn't dealing with the aesthetic of the direction. But luckily, it all goes in the same direction, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'll keep it. I'll keep it spruce planks for now. Might as well. I'm very limited on logs right now. And then as I said, we are going to remain with the staircase being made of oak. Alright. There we go. Get real tired of that. Do we have an axe? We had an axe. We had an axe, and I Didn't know. Unfortunately for this episode, for two reasons. One, it's night time, and two, I, as you can hear, possibly, have to end this episode here. So unfortunately, we will still be taking our time making our house different. Oh, hey, well, luckily, I have markers. Although I didn't have a marker here. I think it was in that corner right there as well. But more importantly, yeah, I have to end this episode here. So if you like this, I completely forgot that one. If you like this video, you can link it down below. You can comment. That's entirely up to you. If you like it enough that you want to subscribe, I'd be pretty surprised. Usually pretty boring. Anywho, if you do like it enough that you want to subscribe, I recommend you hit the bell notification to be notified when I upload, because I have a semi-regular schedule. And yeah, I have every day except for Tuesday. Tuesday does not have a video because I'm not into making it right now. I'm fine with just making 2 episodes per session, which is kind of just what I do all the time. Anyways, I will hopefully see you in the next episode as we have lag, because something's still happening. I don't know what's happening. I really don't. Anywho, I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!